man, the family's really been grinding me about taking them on a vacation, and gosh, they really deserve it. If I could only figure out a way to pay for it. I know. What if I turn it into my company annual meeting?
I'm Adam Boatsman, CPA. I'm the managing partner of one of Charlotte, North Carolina's largest public accounting firms. Over the years, I've helped tens of thousands of business owners just like you save money, make money, and stay out of trouble, and most importantly, have fun while they're doing it. The purpose of this video series is to give you proven techniques to take business deductions and get tax deductions for things that you might have not otherwise thought about. So we're going to answer all your questions and most importantly, show you how to do this stuff without having to worry about the IRS showing up at your doorstep. So if you're tired of taking tax advice from some guy sitting in his mommy's basement, you came to the right location. Even more importantly, I'm also a business owner. So every one of the techniques that I'm going to give to you is something that I've done for myself personally. So with that in mind, let's get started. At some point when I'm taking on a new client, they're gonna say something like, I just don't feel like I was being aggressive enough, my old CPA, didn't ever advise me on what I could deduct, I've done some research, blah, 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 you name it. Well, one of the subjects that we always bring to the table for our clients as something that they should be deducting that they may not have considered, especially when they become new clients, because they can go back and kind of figure out where they paid for it, pull it forward, do an expense reimbursement, and get a deduction for it, is the vacation. I know what you're thinking right now. How is it possible that a vacation is deductible? It's all in what you call it. So let's use an example from my profession, continuing professional education. I have to have 40 hours of continuing professional education every year. Yeah, probably a good idea if I have a little bit more, but that's the minimum that I have to have is 40 hours of continuing professional education. Even if your industry doesn't require it, like mine does, most people still need some sort of education. Most trade associations have it. Why wouldn't I have that continuing professional education in a boondoggle location? Again, using my profession, there's a great series of annual conferences in Orlando at Disney World. Sorry, Boatsman family, that I never took you to Disney World for these. We were starting a company and couldn't afford it at the time. But anyway, if we hadn't been starting a company and I wanted to get a tax deduction for it, why not go to Disney World? Take my family, get the tax deduction for staying there. Think about the benefit associated with that. I got my business case. Did I really want to see Mickey Mouse and the clowns anyway? Probably not. But anyway, they do these things to where you can still have family time, but that's an easy one. Okay, you say, that's fine, but what else is there? Well, if you didn't know it, every company is supposed to have an annual meeting. Every company should have a strategic planning retreat. If you're like us and you follow EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System, it actually prescribes a 2-day strategic planning retreat every year, and then a series of all-day quarterly annual meetings. So I've got 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus, that's 5 days of trips that I could be having and deducting. So what if I'm taking the whole vacation? Do I really get to deduct all that? No. But if you think about it, if I'm conducting a strategic planning retreat in a location that I'm otherwise going to tack on a vacation to on the other end of that, would not the flights be deductible because I had to go there anyway? Would not parts of the hotel and lodging be deductible because it had just been isolated to just the strategic planning retreat? Would that not have also been the case? If you just think about it, like as a business owner, a lot of times we get hung up on the, is that really gonna be bad or not? Okay, Fortune 500 companies, do they not have their annual sales meeting in boondoggle locations? I don't know about you guys, but in the circles I'm running in, I always get to hear about these great trips. Don't tell me those aren't getting deducted. It's no different for you as a business owner. You just got to make the case behind it. So get creative about the case. Instead of doing the strategic planning meeting, at Denny's, think about actually doing the strategic planning meeting in a cool location where families are invited and get a tax deduction for it. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and that you hit subscribe. If you've got further questions, go ahead and post them in the comments below and we'll do our best to get back to them. If you're looking for more information, make sure you check out our website, subscribe to our blog, subscribe to our newsletter, which are also included in the links below. We hope this was really helpful to you and have a good time.